back to that core deal, culture, career, cash flow. Culture is culture of one family, business spill over into the community. Career is, I believe God's created us to do 3 to 5 things exceptionally well. And back to your college deal, I don't think you need college for it. I think God's given you those gifts. That's that parable of talents. And I think what happens with business owners is we start out with a whatever it takes. And so we do the bookkeeping or whatever. But then, we forget to go back and say, what's my time worth?
Yep.
Oh, I want my time to be worth $200 an hour. Okay. Well, then you need to hire a bookkeeper.
Yep.
Well, I can't afford to. You can't afford not to. We have to go back to that mentality that got us out on our own shingle, that we've gotten comfortable from that aspect and gone away from. Because if you can hire a great bookkeeper for $400, $500 a month, and you're spending 5 hours a week, the math says you can't afford not to, right?
Yep.
So that's the culture piece. And the cash flow, which every business owner understands, it's if the cash doesn't flow, the business doesn't go.
Yeah.
Right? But to me, cash flow is really a metaphorical label of, are we being a good steward with our resources, our time, our talents, or whatever. And so it's lonely being a business owner. That's why I started the men's accountability group, because I remembered when things didn't go well, when somebody quit or you made a bad decision, like, oh crap, am I going to get sued? Which every business owner goes through. If they say they're not, it's kind of like you're not telling the truth, right? We've all had that, and our brain goes to the worst depths, right, of how bad that could be. But you can't come home and share it with your wife, because then, especially if she's wired on security, then all of a sudden you created insecurity at the house, and so now there's no safe place to ever even recover. And certainly when the household's upset, then and that's the struggle of really being a business owner, that I think somebody that's not wired or never been there doesn't understand. Like, all the time management, all the paradigms say what? Oh, well, you need to have balance. That's absolute garbage. Like, a business owner does not have balance. They can't segment their personal and their business life. They can't put a hat on over here and they magically become something different than who they are.